When you are cutting multiple pieces of the same pattern piece and that pattern piece is smaller, this is a little trick that I like to use. So the first thing that we're going to do is fold this so that we have 6 individual pieces of cloth. The way that I'm going to do that for this is, as you can see, this is already folded over once because that's how the fabric came when I purchased it from the store. So I'm going to fold this over again, just like this, smooth it out, and then I'm going to lay my pattern piece over it to make sure that there is enough fabric underneath my pattern piece. Just looking at it, I think it's a little bit too close for comfort, so I'm going to scooch it over this way. Okay, scooch it over just a little bit, adjust it, smooth it out so that we don't get any weird wrinkles when we cut. Okay. And I'm going to test, I'm going to hold this right here on the edge of where the pattern piece is. And then I am going to lift it up, and I see that I have enough fabric underneath right here. And you want to do that to make sure that you're not, basically cutting air. You want to make sure that you're cutting fabric and that the fabric pieces are shaped as they're supposed to be shaped when you do that. So I'm going to do the same thing for this. I'm going to hold my finger down there, and I have enough fabric to cut. All right. So that is only 4 pieces. We need 6. So what we're going to do is we are going to create sort of like a crease right here with our hands, fold it down like this, smooth it out, pick it up by the edges here, flip and fold. And when we fold, we want to try to get the creases to line up with the edges on the top, okay? So once we do that, we're just going to smooth it out again, make sure that we don't have any weird wrinkles anywhere. Smooth it out. And now we have 6 pieces of fabric. So now at this point, what we are going to do is we are going to take our pattern piece and place it onto the top of all thicknesses of the fabric, okay? So again, I'm going to make sure that this is lined up to where I'm cutting fabric underneath it. I'm going to do that for both sides because I want to cut fabric and not air. And if you want to conserve fabric on the top here, you can just make sure that your point is closer to the edge. Again, make sure that there's fabric underneath there, and there is. And then you are going to take your pins and pin all around so that this is pinned down, okay? I'm not going to go through all of those. If you have questions about how to pin your pattern pieces down to the fabric, we have an entire tutorial on that inside of the Wear What You Make community. In our Wear What You Make Master course, I don't want to belabor this point, but once you have everything pinned down, you're going to cut through all thicknesses of the fabric, okay? You're going to simply cut right along the edges and cut them out. And then we will talk about what to do next.